Y'all want to know if rice water works? Let's find out. So rice water is really easy to make. All you'll need is rice and water. Of course, brown rice is more nutrient rich. However, jasmine rice is cheap, y'all. So I'm using jasmine rice, but I have used brown rice and I have not noticed a difference. So the first step is to rinse the rice, and that gets rid of all the dirt and impurities off the rice. So you're not getting that in your hair. So you just swish it around a little bit just to get that nasty stuff off. And then you're going to go in with water. Some people say you need to do a 1-to-1 ratio. Some people say it doesn't matter. I do a 1-to-3 ratio, a half a cup of rice to 1.5 cups of water, but it really depends on what you prefer. It's up to you, honey. But that's what I do. That's what I do. Me and my household do, okay? I poured way too much water, so I ended up having to pour it off just to allow me more room to kind of swish the water around and get the nutrients out. So I'm just using a spoon to press the rice and break it down to release all the rich nutrients in it. It has amino acids, minerals, B vitamins, antioxidants, and vitamin E, just to name a few. But more importantly, rice water contains a carbohydrate known as inositol, which repairs damaged hair. And even when you rinse rice water off, the nutrients stay in your hair and it continues to repair and rebuild your hair. And that's why you don't really need to leave rice water in your hair. But that's for a whole nother video, okay? I don't got time for all that in this one. So now I take that rice and water and I put it into a mason jar. And I'm messy because, hey, I'm like 12 years old. So there's that. So you just try to put all the rice and the water into the jar, and then the rest of the water that was not in your container that you were swishing around. And then you can hate yourself and seal that up and have your rice water smell like straight monkey ass after a few days. Or you can be a smart human and use some form of essential oil to mask the scent while also promoting hair growth and nourishing the scalp. I'm using rosemary and peppermint oil. I use about 10 drops of each, but use whatever essential oil you want and use how many drops you want. Then you just seal it up and you let it set for at least 24 hours. And I'm using fermented rice. Some people do not ferment their rice water, but I do that. If you don't want to ferment your rice water, you can just use it after about 30 minutes. But fermentation is what really gets all the nutrients and it makes the rice water more potent. For me, it is better to ferment for 3 to 5 days. Now, don't quote me on that. Don't come to me about that's wrong. I mean, do you, honey. Take care of you and your household. But for me and mine, we shall ferment for 3 to 5 days. And after your rice water ferments, this is what it looks like. You can see it basically looks like beer. It has bubbles and all of that. You know that it's ready and it's fermented. You can also taste it and it's kind of sour. So let's apply this rice water, y'all. And this is what I'm looking like, nice and fresh. So my rice water has been setting for about 4 to 5 days at this point, and it pops a little because again it's fermented. And don't get this stuff in your face. I had my face all in it because it smelled so good, because I know what bad rice water smells like. I'm just gonna pour my rice water into my spray bottle.
Hey Steve.
My mind boring. Steve.
Don't I look like a mad scientist? I'm dying at this footage. So I finished pouring it into my spray bottle. Some people will just pour the rice water over their head, but that's too messy for me. And I actually just want to concentrate the rice water in particular places. So I like using a spray bottle and it's less messy. I don't got time for all that mess, okay? So this is what my hair looks like before the treatment. I just came out of a bring wash treatment. Y'all know I love my Ayurvedic treatment. So yeah, that's what my hair is looking like before the rice water. Honestly, the shit already feels amazing. So let's just start with the first section in the back. I'm applying the rice water all over my head, but definitely concentrating it on my scalp, because rice water is supposed to promote hair growth, right? So I'm spraying it on my scalp, getting it everywhere, and also focusing it on my ends, because my ends are old and dusty and they need all the help they can get. So what I'm doing as a low porosity girl is that I'm smoothing the rice water into my hair. Water tends to sit on my hair, but if you press it in, it soaks in more. But what I'm gonna do that a lot of people don't do is I'm applying my deep conditioner right on top of the rice water. And what this does, it really just speeds up the process. You don't have to apply the rice water, let it sit for 20 minutes, and then deep condition. You just apply the deep conditioner on. So you're getting the benefits of the rice water while getting the benefits of the deep conditioner at the same damn time. So you're allowing your hair to get the benefits of the rice water while also maintaining the moisture protein balance. So rice water is supposed to do multiple things. It's supposed to detangle the hair, make hair smoother, increase manageability, improve hair elasticity, increase volume, repairs damaged hair, increases shine, makes hair stronger, and helps to grow hair long, which is what a lot of people are using rice water for. In the 3 weeks that I've used rice water, these are the things that I've noticed about it. It definitely does detangle the hair. It makes my hair very silky, so that means that it's making my hair smoother. When I rinse rice water, my hair is smooth and silky. It's like a new head of hair. The first time I used rice water, I was completely amazed. It increases manageability because my hair is smoother, because the cuticles are smooth. It's a lot easier to deal with and to really get through my hair. It increases volume, honey. You'll see that towards the end. My hair is definitely more voluminous when I use rice water, and it increases shine. And these are the things I've noticed so far. And then I continue this process throughout the rest of my hair. And then I just go in with my favorite deep conditioner. In this video, I'm using a favorite, the Soultanicals Afro-Tastic Curl Elastic. Y'all see I got a liter of that stuff. I will link it down below. It's been a favorite for years. I've talked about it so much and I'm tired of talking about it. But just know I'm using my baby, my Soultanicals Afro-Tastic Curl Elastic. And I'm just making sure that I'm getting between the sections and that the deep conditioner is applied to every section like I always do. And then I just twist it up and I move on to the next section. So that's it applied on one section of my hair. Oh, wow. Excuse me, y'all. I am so sorry, but somehow I applied it to my entire head and I have 8 chunky twists. And look how fat my twists are. If y'all have followed me for a long time, y'all know that my hair has thickened up a lot, and I'll talk about that later. And I just put my hair up and I go under my steamer for 20 minutes. And don't worry about that leftover rice and rice water. I'll show you how to use it soon. So definitely make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video when it drops, okay? I told you, subscribe now. So this is what my hair looks like when I rinse the rice water out. You can see it looks a bit fuller, it looks shinier, it looks a bit richer, it just looks healthier overall because of the rice water. Like, my hair just looks good. Like, y'all, look at that volume from my fine thin hair once upon a time. Like, my hair is really popping. But more later, y'all. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Peace.